So what is it that is wrong with us? Probably the very top is what reflects what we are on the ground.
Which is governance.
Thank you very much. So I don't care whoever is in the driving seat. If you get into the seat, you have to work. Ghana is a country that should be paying unemployment benefits to people. You have gold, you have diamond, you have oil, you have bauxite, you have aluminum, you have manganese. You even have lithium.
Yeah.
On top of it all, you have oil. So what's your excuse?
What do you think the problem is?
The problem is that, first of all, I think complacency is one. Because you've got everything. The sun is shining, you're just wearing nothing, almost next to nothing. No cold biting you and stuff like that. So I believe that what is really wrong with us is the psyche, the national psyche that has to be worked on. You see, if I put you there, I have to demand what is due me. The gold and everything, nothing only hoshmo, everything that is underneath the ground is for you, and everybody. So why must it be the preserve? Why must it be the preserve of a certain group of people to have it all? And a certain group of people don't have it at all.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it is about time that we woke up and we start speaking to authority. Otherwise, every day they will come as the servants, they will serve us whilst they are trying to get up there. And when they get up there, they become the masters and we become the servants. It is important that we face them. You're not going to disrespect anybody by demanding what is due you.
Well, if you describe maybe the Jubilee House as Julobi House, there are many who have described that as disrespectful, and that if you want to speak to leaders, you should still speak to them in a respectful manner.
I for one, would not want to insult somebody because I'm arguing or I don't agree with the person. No, that is not my style. But for so many people, that's their style.
Was it wrong to refer to the seat of government as Julobi House?
No, I think that they wanted to put it a certain way, and they came out with something as blunt as that. But hey, would you fault anybody who gets very angry and wants to demand his share?
They say fix yourself.
Let's demand. Let's ask them. Otherwise, we'll remain uneducated until we die.
But another aspect, now when you talk, then they say that you've probably been paid by one other side, one other device, so whether it's opposition or whatever. There's always that perception that is created. And for you in particular, I won't be surprised if you've been tagged as NDC a number of times, because you've done a song in collaboration with the former president, John Dramani Mahama, before. So I'm sure that when you say some of these things, someone's probably sitting somewhere and say, don't mind him. He's more NDC than anything, which is why he's criticizing the current government.
I can't run away from nature. If I'm familiar with you and I'm not familiar with him, who would I gravitate towards? It will be the one that I'm familiar with. JM is my friend, he's my brother. I didn't know the current president because we've known each other at a distance. But JM can come to me, we go to Choco, go and visit APC.
Okay.
This is the kind of, if I have somebody who is actually endowed with that character, for me, I like everybody. I know not everybody likes me, but I like everybody. But the point is that the man is made up like us. He can pick a call and call you and say, Amanzeba, what is happening, this and that. He wants to know what is happening. And so if I have that rapport with somebody like that, naturally, I will really, and I know his orientation too. He's not just a politician. That man is a humanitarian. You understand? So for me, I don't really care if you will tag me. If you tag me, look, if the current political dispensation is anything to go by, everybody is supposed to be a little bit comfortable. But I can tell you, there are times that you can even witness people who are traveling to the extreme end of poverty and hunger. What if indeed you are a father, you are a mother, you definitely want the hungry bellies to be filled.
Yeah.
And so, if I have a friend who is really cast in that mode, who is a humanitarian, who is, I mean, obviously, I would
You
definitely
lean more
be. So,
towards-
tag me if you want.
But in that case, if another party wants to pay you to do a song for them, for their campaign, would you do it? Does it really matter what their ideologies may be?
Well, every politician steps out to say that they are for the good of the people, aren't they?
Yeah.
So if you want me to do a song for you, I will really have to appraise the content. If you want me to do it outright, then I'm going to do it my way.
Okay.
Because I'm actually not going to preach on partisan lines. I am going to preach on national lines, where I believe that what you're bringing me, what you want me to do for you will contribute to the upliftment of the entire population. But if it's just like coming to sing, let's say my symbol is a mouse, and if I say what does it mean? You understand? I want you to bring me something that will at least, you know, there's food for the body, right? And there's food for the soul. The food for the body, you know. Then there's food for the soul, and the food for the soul is music.
Yeah.
If you want to eat balanced diet, for you to gain the right nutrients, you have to listen to balanced music too as well, and which is our own way of bringing out music. You understand? So as for the politicians, just
leave them on the
leave
side.
them. Just leave them, Bella. Leave them, because you see, I think that greed is what blinds a person. That really, what all of us will have to take bits and pieces of, you want to take it all. It's greed. So that if I really think that you need something, and I have loads of it, for instance, if you are the richest man in this area, you think you will have peace, it will come from Kotobabi, Nima, they will come to your house. Those who are coming to Bagel, and those who are genuinely coming to ask you for food.
Yeah.
So why is it that if you're a politician, you don't first look for the welfare of the people? After all, what do we need? Schools, clinic, hospitals, and what else?
Employment
and the food and employment. Is that not what we want?
Yeah.
Have we asked you to give us skyscrapers? We want, even if it is my thatched roof house, my mud house, and I have my TV, I have my fridge, I have everything in it. Why would I come and bother about you stealing millions? You steal. I mean, at the end of the day, I mean,
The law will deal with you.
come and the law sleeps sometimes, and God goes on leave, so karma comes in.
Of course.
Don't just sit. Demand. And when we sing, they say we are singing. Look, for instance, Wogbejeke
Yeah.
is used by almost all the political parties. It's a two-edged sword, right? Get uba, no ko okwa, no ko oba chumo wo here ya fo. Ke lacha no ke chumo anonya mfe. Be mini jino no fi. Ogbe wodela, you've killed us.
For those who don't understand the Ghana that you just spoke, can you translate that?
You
Okay.
did the translation.
I was hoping that you do it. So he's basically saying that, so if you tell us you're coming to wipe the tears and sweat off our face, and you wipe away our glory, then you have killed us completely.
Totally.
And that's why I love that song, Wogbejeke.